is theluckymumdebranyanchoka. In case you're seeing me for the very first time, when I'm an ex-housemaid of Saudi Arabia, and mostly I create awareness on what happens in the Middle East. Sometimes I do create awareness on human trafficking and modern day slavery, and I do rescue those ladies who are stuck in the Middle East countries. Uh, I have been in Saudi Arabia, and I just want to share this out of experience, maybe what I saw, what I heard, and at least I can put some things to the limelight. I went to Saudi Arabia, that was 2020. From our team, we were 12 ladies who went to Saudi Arabia, but unfortunately, 4 of them died. So out of 12, those who were alive were 8. Some came back home, some never came back home. And this is the reason now I've decided, like, I have to give some reasons why some maids die, their bodies go missing, so that if you are working in Gulf countries, you'll be able to understand what you're supposed to do, how you prevent yourself from this situation. So reason number one that makes our ladies die in the Gulf countries, mostly I talk about Saudi Arabia because that is where I was working. One is prostitution in two ways. So one is prostitution. This happens when somebody is in the contract. You've signed a contract, yes. There is a man in the house. Their son, maybe the sons of that family. You find yourself, you are having sexual relationships with them. So this happens, and it has caused death to many ladies who maybe people will not know, or they might not know because they don't know where to start from tracing them. You find somebody is now having a relationship with the man of the house. They end up getting pregnant. Once you get pregnant in that house, you will not go out of that house alive. Some wait for you to give birth, they take their child, they kill you. Because I want to tell people that you need to be very careful on this. When you are going to somebody's house, just concentrate on what took you there, period. Don't start having an affair with a son or a father of that house, because I have seen ladies, I have seen what people have gone through. Somebody gives birth, they wait, you give birth, your story ends, they keep the baby. So that is why most of the ladies, you might not know if they died. You just realize that somebody's just missing like that. You hear people saying, like, my daughter went maybe to the Gulf to work and she has never come back, maybe 10 years, 15 years, some months they have not heard from her. She's not sending money home anymore. So that's one of the reasons that our ladies die and their bodies go missing. That's prostitution in the house where you are working. You have an affair with the man of the family, their son, you get pregnant, they take the baby, they kill you, and that story ends there. Or if the woman of the house realize that you're having an affair with the husband, that is where your story ends. They just kill you. So guys, I just want people to be very careful when you're working in those countries. Another reason, this is prostitution. I said it is in two-way. So this is when somebody is in the contract and decides to have an affair with the family members. So this one, it will put your life at risk. There are some ladies who had already run away from the contract. They are called boys and dalalas. They go do prostitution outside. They fight over man. They kill each other. Nobody knows who they are because their passports, maybe they were left where they were working, so nobody will be able to recognize who they are. So some end up being disposed without even the family's knowledge. So prostitution is one of the reasons that causes death. Reason number 2, poisoning. Poisoning. I have handled many cases of poisoning. Ladies are being poisoned. Maybe there's a misunderstanding between you and your employer. So, some people are short-tempered. They will just poison you and realize it was a mistake later. I remember I have rescued 3 ladies who have gone through poison. They just survived death because of poison. Somebody comes and takes tea, which is on the table, and they get affected. Others are poisoned, direct poison, and they don't know. So some end up dying. If they die, the owner of the house is not going to report. Like, this is what happened. Like, this is the lucky mom, she comes from Kenya. Nobody will tell you. So this is another reason why some of our ladies are dying. I just want to create this awareness so that people will be able to understand exactly what's going on behind the scenes. So we have some cases of people who have been poisoned and they have died. Some have been poisoned and they are surviving, and the others have been rescued from the same situation. So that will be another reason why our ladies are dying. Some can be stabbed to death, maybe by the mother of the house, woman of the house, maybe husband. Maybe you are caught up in a mess. Maybe you steal gold. They have gold in those countries. Or you steal money. Or you do something. If you steal, you'll be jailed or you'll be killed. So if you steal somebody's money or jewelry, probably the story ends there. And nobody will be able to know. So I just want to tell people, like, these things, they happen behind the scenes and nobody will know. Another reason is abortion. Abortion also kills our ladies in the Middle East countries. Prostitution is prohibited, yes. People go ahead, they do prostitution, they end up becoming pregnant. Others are raped. Others get raped with their employers, maybe. Others outside there, when they get a different man from different countries, they get you pregnant and disown you. So you become hopeless. So there are some people who who they know that they know how to abort. They can just advise you to do abortion. Some have tried the abortion and they have died. So once you die, those ladies you are living with, they will just throw you out. And nobody will know that you are doing abortion. Maybe they will find your body there. It will be taken to the morgue and nobody will know you because nothing is there to identify you. So abortion also is another reason why our ladies die in the Middle East. Also, while giving birth, others, they die while giving birth. We have seen some clips circulating online. A lady has died and left the baby because they don't seek medical attention. Others, because seeking medical attention, if you're staying outside the contract, is very expensive. So there are some people wanaitwa wale wakunga wa kienyeji. Wakunga wa kienyeji, they just try to help you give birth. Unfortunately, maybe unapata somebody has died. So they end up dying na hauwezi jua because nobody is ready to give the information on what happened. So those are some of the reasons why our ladies die in the Middle East and their bodies go missing. I'm going to continue creating more awareness on this, on the same, so that people will be able to know exactly what happens behind the scenes. I'll continue, but today is the end of part 1. But if you feel like this video can be educative, it can educate somebody else, just give it a thumbs up. You can just share it out with your friends so that we can be able to make this world a better place for everyone. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can subscribe. There's more coming. I have done more videos on Gulf facts and I could not like you to miss. Thank you so much. See you in the next show.